Oh, here, you know what? I just realized you should start playing again so that way I can tell you the... Oh! Okay, you know what? Give me a minute.
Today, Precarious plays
Metal Gear Rising. Damn it! Is he out of bounds now?
I guess so.
No, there he is. We're gonna have a fight, mister. We're gonna have a fight. Okay, alright, fine. Okay, you know what?
Oh.
You know what? This. That. Okay, alright. Parry, I said parry. Okay, now I've gotta do this. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of HP. Okay. Good. Back in the fray. Good. Perfect. I don't think we have the upgrades unlocked like I thought we did. Because I just tried to... There's one move that is almost essential. Because it's like the only move I feel. I'm pretty sure it's the only move that gives you invincibility frames. And it's not unlocked by default. Like, it is as important, I think, to this game as like Bayonetta's dodge roll is in her game. And you press A and X at the same time, and you slash while jumping backwards, and it makes you invincible for the duration. As long as you are, there's like, I think the few wind-up frames, it seems like enemies can still get you, but it's one of like the only ways to consistently get out of like the yellow attacks. Because if you've noticed, there are like red attacks that you're supposed to parry, and then there are yellow flashes, and those are normally like grab moves and stuff that you're just supposed to run away from. But once you get into cramped quarters, really the only way to get out of it is to rapidly like chain the X plus A. Like fading slash is what it's called in Monster Hunter. Okay, so here, you take this now that my vengeance, my revengeance. Now that I've had my oh, we got a title. Now that we have the revengeance out of the way. Oh shoot, what is it? Roll credits? Yeah, that's the one. So now that we have the revengeance out of the way, I can talk about the origin of this game. Hideo Kojima hates working on Metal Gear. Or hated, I guess he doesn't have to anymore, so good for him. He's wanted to, I don't even know, I've heard stories that he didn't even want to make Metal Gear Solid 2. Because he basically made the same game like 3 times.
Pretty much.
Because he made Metal Gear, and then Metal Gear 2 took a lot of those same elements and then updated them for current hardware, and then Metal Gear Solid did the same thing again in 3D. And then it's funny because he actually sort of parried, oh, that's a hard one. Parodied. That's an awkward, feels weird in my face. Ugh. He made a parody of his own work with, so see, you're getting cut on that little lip. It's very uncool, it's very uncyborgy. He sort of made a parody of his work by remaking the same story in universe with Raiden Metal Gear Solid 2, because that's like that's the conceit, I think, is the technical term. That's the sort of overarching joke for Metal Gear Solid 2. It is in universe supposed to be a bunch of like government suits. Yeah, it's really annoying. If the wimpy enemies grab you should try and kill them first, because if they grab you, they'll cancel your focus. And those little guys are actually great because they just drop healing stuff, like the little repair unit. Yeah. So, in universe, a bunch of like government types are trying to build a new Solid Snake by recreating the Shadow Moses incident. And the Shadow Moses incident, that's just the first game. That's Metal Gear Solid 1.
Okay.
So, Hideo Kojima made a game, remade the game, and then made a game about remaking the experience of the game, of the third game. So, and now it's especially funny because Metal Gear Solid 5 goes even further and makes a game out of making a game of the events leading up to the first 3 games. Did you follow all of that? I don't know if I did.
I don't think I did.
So Metal Gear Solid 5 is ultimately about the creation of Outer Heaven, and well, no, Big Boss's, like his
Like mercenary group.
Yeah, his resources and his the structure of his power.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Oh.
you already tripped it. If you had used the augmented reality, which is up on the D-pad, you would have seen the laser beams, but it's fine because fighting is more fun anyway.
Oh, I parried. Finally.
Yeah. And then you absolutely, oh, and you Zandatsu. Okay, and then cut him. Oh, perfect. Okay. See? And then it's good, and fun was had. So, Metal Gear Solid 5 is ultimately about the establishment of Big Boss's power in the world,
Yeah.
which, if you play them temporally, chronologically, if you play them in chronological order, you will then immediately undo as Solid Snake in the original Metal Gear. You do all of this work building up Mother Base, and then you destroy it as Solid Snake. So, I mean, it's a mess. It's a fun mess, but it's very. After if you play them all and you enjoy them all,
another one.
and in the end you have to laugh at all of your efforts, because it's just this constant doing and then undoing and then redoing and then undoing, and those turrets are the absolute worst. Run behind that column.
That's yeah.
So kill them. Those laser beams are fine. Those are infrared sensors. So hold on. Stay in that zone and a little behind that column, like right there. So basically in this, geez. Geez. So the solution to that, outside of not running into the infrared beams, is killing the enemies sort of in that little triangle of space where you're not in line of sight to either of the beams.
Oh.
Well, they give you a second chance, so this is good. Once you get in that room, I don't know if I think I might have been speaking over it. Press, damn it, down on the D-pad.
Yeah, it's.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's right on the D-pad. Press right on the D-pad. Okay, now use the stick, or it's the D-pad. Switch to the RPG in the sub slot. Yeah, so then go down one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then press A. And now if you don't do it yet, because you only have 3 and you're gonna want to save them. But now when you hold down the left bumper, you can equip the rocket launcher and you can use it to dispatch and then use your AR vision. Now that you can see those, I'm pretty sure even after you leave AR, yeah, he'll see them and you can ninja run and he'll slide underneath it. Because now it acts as a physical object. Okay. And then you'll need to, yep. Okay. Oh.
Ah, really? Okay, I guess I didn't see them all.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, this game has so many like weird little one-off things like that. Like infrared beams, I don't know if they ever make a comeback. I think it's just in like this one area. There are so many weird things like that you only have to deal with once. And this is definitely one of those. So, yeah, nothing here. But good, you're not in alert mode, so if you can get to the end of the hallway without getting seen by that one,
yeah,
you can jump up, slash it, go through the door, and then very carefully try to scout out the room, as much of it as you can with your AR vision. And pay close attention, if this door doesn't close behind you, you may be able to escape to it if you are seen, and it should be a little safer. I'm worried it's probably going to close behind you, though. Okay. So you can roll through there.
Yeah.
And then crack that open and hopefully get a thing. Okay. Not the best. So what I'd recommend doing is running to the top of the stairs over there and then destroying the one at the top right there.
Yeah.
So once it sweeps back the other direction. I mean, like, the gun turrets, they make a comeback, but I don't know if the infrared beams that you can get caught by, I don't remember them really making a strong showing throughout the game. So now that you're up here, if you are seen, what I'd recommend doing is using your RPG to shoot those 2 turrets, the one on the lower level.
Yeah.
And just doing your best. Like, this is a crappy area to be noticed in, because in addition to the gun turrets, at least one enemy, like on the far side of the room, has an RPG himself, and he will pester you with it while you're trying to aim your RPG. See, you can see it on his back. Who would have guessed that the answer to RPG is RPG? Oh, they saw you a little bit. You're in caution mode. They still haven't seen you, but they haven't gone into alert mode. So I think that the safest thing to do at this point would be to just go ahead and alert them, but alert them on your terms. So go ahead and just line up a shot with the RPG on one of those turrets.
All right.
So hold the left bumper and then aim right at the base of it, and then a right trigger. Okay, and that actually only puts you in caution, so now you have time to aim at the other one. Yeah, so aim it.
There we go. Where is it?
It's right there. Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind. Oh.
It's cool, just run up the flight of stairs and you should be relatively safe. And just find... So at this point there are a couple of enemies that have swords, and you actually can have like proper sword battles with them, but they're pretty hard to take out. I'd recommend, because you're a little above half, well now you're a little below half, I'd recommend finding one of the weaker enemies, like one of the ones that doesn't have a sword, and beating up on them if you can.
I can even get away from anything.
So the weaker enemies, I'm pretty sure if you can get to one of the ones that... So run right at the bottom of the stairs. As soon as you close to that guy, use blade mode and chop him in half. Zandatsu? Okay, and then grab it. There, okay, and now you're back to full. You win! The grenades are cool. It's a very small window of opportunity, but you can actually use the parry command. So see, these guys are wearing body armor. They have vests, so you can't cut through them immediately. So there's a very small window of opportunity to parry them, but if you parry the grenade, Raiden actually chops it in half, and it doesn't do anything.
Oh.
And it's really cool. Okay, so the 2 in the middle there, I think they're more green. So, yeah, those guys... Uh-oh.
And there we go.
Okay, it's fine. I think that, I'm sorry, there's an item that would probably have been enormously helpful that I completely forgot to mention, just because it didn't come up a lot whenever I was playing it. Here, let's jump back to where we just were.